If you're getting Social Security in exactly 26 days, you could miss out on up to $5,108 that rightfully belongs to you. But if you stay with me for the next 12 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to ensure you get every penny you deserve. You only have until September 24th to act, and what I'm about to reveal, 94% of beneficiaries never learn. Here's what shocked me. Today, Friday, August 29th, 2025, millions of SSI recipients are getting their September payment early because September 1st falls on Labor Day. But here's the devastating part. Most people think it's extra money when it's actually just their regular September SSI moved forward. This confusion costs seniors thousands every year because they don't understand their true payment schedule. But here's the part no one tells you. If you're in that elite group eligible for $5,108 monthly, you could be leaving $61,296 on the table every single year just by not knowing these three critical deadlines coming up in September. Let me tell you about Sarah Martinez, 67 years old from Phoenix. 3 months ago, Sarah called me in tears. She had been getting $1,976 per month, the 2025 average after the 2.5% COLA increase, but Sarah made one critical mistake that cost her $15,240 every single year for the rest of her life. Sarah claimed her benefits at 62, thinking she was being smart by getting money early. What she didn't know was that by waiting until her full retirement age of 67, she could have gotten $4,018 per month instead of $2,831. That's a difference of $1,187 every single month, or $14,244 every year. Wait, it gets even more interesting. Sarah had worked 34 strong years near the wage cap, but she had 1 0 year in her earnings record from 1987 when she took time off for her mother's illness. By working just one more year in 2025, earning up to the $176,100 wage cap, she could have replaced that 0 year and increased her benefit for life. But Sarah didn't know about the September deadlines that could still help her maximize what she's getting now. She didn't know about the Medicare Part B appeal that could save her $2,220 annually, and she definitely didn't know about the payment schedule that determines exactly when her money hits her account. Here's the hidden problem that's costing millions of seniors a fortune. 97% of Social Security recipients have never logged into their My Social Security account to verify their payment date, earnings record, or benefit estimates. They're flying blind with their most important financial asset. Right now, as we speak, there are 4 different September payment dates, and if you don't know which one applies to you, you could be setting up your bills wrong, missing critical deadlines, or worse, not maximizing your benefit while you still can. This information is literally worth thousands of dollars, because today, August 29th, 2025, is not just any Friday. It's the day SSI recipients get their September payment early, and September 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th are the exact dates when different groups of Social Security recipients will see their money. But here's what terrifies me. Most people getting that $5,108 maximum don't even realize they're in an elite group that represents less than 3% of all beneficiaries. They worked 35 years near the wage cap, delayed until age 70, and earned every penny of that maximum benefit. Yet they might still be losing money to Medicare IRMAA charges they could appeal. Subscribe and hit the bell. You're about to discover information worth thousands, because what I'm about to show you in the next 9 minutes could mean the difference between financial stress and financial security in your retirement. Now, let me tell you about Robert Chen, 69, from Seattle. Robert's story will show you exactly what's possible when you understand these September deadlines and act on them. Robert was getting $3,200 per month when he contacted me in June. He thought that was pretty good until I showed him his My Social Security account. Robert had earned near the wage cap for 33 years, but he had 2 0 years that were dragging down his average. More importantly, he had filed an appeal for Medicare Part B IRMAA charges because his income dropped when he retired. Here's what Robert did. First, he corrected his earnings record for 1989 and 1993 using his old W-2s. That alone increased his monthly benefit by $180, or $2,160 per year. Second, his IRMAA appeal was approved, saving him $1,680 annually in extra Medicare premiums. But here's where it gets really interesting. Robert discovered he could still work part-time at age 69 without any earnings limit. He took a consulting job earning $45,000 per year, which not only gave him current income, but also replaced his lowest earning year, boosting his Social Security benefit by another $90 per month for life. Total impact: Robert went from $3,200 to $3,470 monthly. That's $3,240 extra every year for the rest of his life. Over 20 years, that's $64,800 in additional benefits, all because he knew these September strategies. If Robert's story gives you hope, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me know which success stories resonate most with you. Let me share the 5 mistakes that are costing seniors the most money right now in 2025, and how the September deadlines can help you avoid them. Mistake 1. Not knowing your exact payment date. If your birthday is between the 1st and 10th, you get paid September 10th. Birthdays 11th to 20th get paid September 17th. Birthdays 21st to 31st get paid September 24th. If you started benefits before May 1997 or get both Social Security and SSI, you get paid September 3rd. Getting this wrong means late bills and unnecessary fees. Mistake 2. Ignoring Medicare Part B deductions. Most people see $1,976 as their benefit amount, but Part B takes out $185 monthly, making their actual deposit $1,791. If you're in a higher income bracket, IRMAA charges can take out hundreds more. That's money you might be able to get back with Form SSA 44. Mistake 3. Not understanding the earnings test if you're still working. Under full retirement age in 2025, you can earn $23,400 without reduction. In your FRA year, it's $62,160, but only counts earnings before your FRA month. After FRA, there's no limit at all. But before we go further, I must share this warning. Mistake 4 is the costliest. Having 0 or low earning years in your 35-year average when you could still replace them. Every year, you work at or near the $176,100 wage cap could replace a low year and increase your benefit permanently. Mistake 5. Not appealing IRMAA charges when your income drops due to retirement, divorce, or death of a spouse. This could save you thousands in Medicare premiums. If this information is already saving you money, hit that like button to help other seniors find this video. Here are the specific deadlines coming up that could impact your Social Security benefits and why timing is absolutely critical. September 3rd, deadline. If you started benefits before May 1997 or receive both Social Security and SSI, this is your payment date. You need to have your banking information updated and any address changes submitted by now. September 10th, 17th, and 24th. These are the birthday-based payment dates for everyone else. But here's what most people don't know. If you're planning any major financial moves, banking changes, or appeals, you need to time them around these dates. September 30th, critical deadline. This is the end of the fiscal year for Social Security's earnings record updates. Any W-2 corrections or missing earnings you submit after this date might not be processed until 2026, delaying potential benefit increases. But here's the part that could cost you the most. October 31st and December 31st are double SSI months this year, where recipients get 2 payments due to weekend scheduling. This isn't extra money, it's advance payments for November and January. Not understanding this has caused people to overspend and face shortfalls in the following months. Share this video with other seniors. They might thank you forever. Because most people getting Social Security have never been told about these scheduling quirks that can make or break their monthly budgeting. Strategy 1. The maximum benefit audit. Here's exactly how to determine if you're getting everything you're entitled to and increase it if you're not. Step 1. Log into My Social Security at ssa.gov today. If you don't have an account, create one immediately. You'll need your Social Security number, email address, and be able to answer questions about your financial history. Step 2. Click on View Benefit Estimates and look at 3 numbers. Your benefit at age 62, $2,831 maximum. At full retirement age, $4,018 maximum. And at age 70, $5,108 maximum. If your numbers are significantly lower, we need to find out why. Step 3. Review your earnings record section. Look for any years showing 0 earnings when you know you worked, or years showing lower earnings than you remember. You have until September 30th to submit corrections with supporting W-2 documentation. Step 4. Calculate your current monthly net deposit. Take your gross benefit, subtract $185 for Medicare Part B, subtract any Part D premium, typically $13.70 to $85.80 for IRMAA, and any federal tax withholding. This is your real monthly income. If you think that's all, wait until you hear this. Step 5 is where the real money is. If you're still able to work and haven't reached age 70, every year you earn near the $176,100 wage cap could replace a low-earning year and increase your monthly benefit permanently. For example, if you're 67 and your lowest earning year in your 35-year average was $15,000, working this year and earning $50,000 could increase your monthly benefit by $100 to $150 for life. That's $1,200 to $1,800 extra every year. Strategy 2. The Medicare Premium Recovery System. This could save you $1,680 to $4,080 annually if you qualify. Here's the precise calculation. If your income dropped below the IRMAA thresholds due to retirement, divorce, death of spouse, or other qualifying life events, you could be paying too much for Medicare Part B and Part D. 2025. IRMAA thresholds start at $106,000 for singles and $212,000 for married filing jointly. But here's where it gets expensive. At $133,000 single, $266,000 married, you pay an extra $69.90 monthly for Part B. At $167,000 single, $334,000 married, you pay an extra $174.70 monthly for Part B. At $200,000 single, $400,000 married, you pay an extra $279.50 monthly for Part B. Above $500,000 single, $750,000 married, you pay an extra $384.30 monthly for Part B. Plus Part D. IRMAA ranges from $13.70 to $85.80 monthly on top of your plan premium. Wait, it gets even more interesting. If your 2023 income, which determines your 2025 IRMAA, was high due to a one-time event like selling property, IRA distributions, or working, but your current income is lower, you can appeal using Form SSA 44. Let's say you were paying the second IRMAA level. That's an extra $69.90 monthly for Part B plus $13.70 for Part D, totaling $83.60 monthly or $1,003.20 yearly. Get that appeal approved and you save over $1,000 annually. Maria Rodriguez from Tampa saved $4,080 per year by appealing her IRMAA after her husband passed away and their joint income dropped significantly. That's real money going back into her pocket every single month. Drop a comment below if you think you might qualify for an IRMAA appeal. I read every comment and often reply with specific guidance. Strategy 3. The Payment Optimization Calendar. This ensures you never miss money and can actually increase your cash flow. Here's your free tool. Create a monthly calendar that maps your exact Social Security payment date to your bill due dates. Most people do this backwards. They set up bills around random dates instead of aligning everything with their guaranteed income. Your September 2025 payment calendar, SSI recipients got paid today, August 29th, covers September. Social Security pre-May 1997 or dual recipients get paid September 3rd. Birthdays 1 through 10 get paid September 10th. Birthdays 11 to 20 get paid September 17th. Birthdays 21st to 31st get paid September 24th. This information is literally worth thousands of dollars because when you align your major bills, mortgage, rent, utilities, insurance, to hit 3 to 5 days after your Social Security deposit, you avoid overdraft fees, late charges, and the stress of timing issues. But here's the advanced strategy. If you're married and you each have different payment dates, you can stagger your bills across the month for better cash flow. One spouse handles bills due after the 3rd 10th, the other handles bills due after the 17th 24th. Go to ssa.gov today and check your account. Link in description. Your financial security depends on having accurate, up-to-date information. And if you're finding this information valuable, I'd really appreciate if you could share this video with one senior friend or family member who needs to hear this. We're down to the final countdown, and the consequences of not acting on this information are more severe than most people realize. If you don't log into my Social Security by September 30th to check your earnings record, any missing or incorrect earnings from 2025 won't be processed until next year. That could delay benefit increases for 12+ months. If you're eligible for IRMAA appeals but don't submit Form SSA 44, you'll continue overpaying for Medicare, potentially thousands of dollars you'll never get back. If you don't align your bills with your correct payment date, you'll keep paying unnecessary overdraft and late fees that can easily cost $200 to $400 annually. But here's what terrifies me most. If you're in that elite group eligible for the $5,108 maximum, but you don't understand how you got there or how to protect it, you could make decisions that permanently reduce your benefit. For instance, if you're 70 and getting the maximum $5,108, you might think it's safe to take a lump sum from your 401k. But if that pushes your income over the IRMAA thresholds, you could pay an extra $4,000 plus annually in Medicare premiums for 2 years. The opportunity cost is staggering. Over a 20-year retirement, the difference between optimizing these strategies and ignoring them could be $50,000 to $100,000 in total benefits and savings. Time is running out. September 30th is an absolute deadline for earnings record corrections. Your specific payment date in September is locked based on your birthday. The double SSI months in October and December will happen whether you're prepared or not. Before we dive into your action plan, make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification on. Next week's COLA announcement video will be time-sensitive information you won't want to miss. Here's your immediate action recap. Everything you must do today and this weekend to secure your Social Security benefits. Today, Friday, August 29th. If you got SSI today, label it September SSI in your records. It's not extra money. Turn on bank deposit alerts and confirm your routing/account number for direct deposit. Write down your birthday-based payment date, September 3rd, 10th, 17th, or 24th. This weekend, create your My Social Security account at ssa.gov if you don't have one. Review your benefit estimates at ages 62, full retirement age, and 70. Check your earnings record for any zero or low years from 1988 to 2023. Gather W-2s for any missing or incorrect earnings years. Calculate your net monthly deposit after Medicare deductions. Before your September payment date, align your monthly bills to be due 3 to 5 days after your Social Security deposit. If your income dropped significantly, download Form SSA 44 for IRMAA appeals. Review your Medicare Part D coverage using Medicare.gov's Plan Finder. Download our free calculator and join the Facebook group for seniors. You'll get monthly updates on payment schedules, deadline reminders, and strategies shared by other members who've successfully increased their benefits. If your birthday puts you on September 10th, 17th, or 24th, you now know your exact payment date. If you're in that exclusive $5,108 group, you earned every penny by working long and delaying wisely, but make sure you're protecting it from unnecessary Medicare charges. For everyone else, getting the average $1,976 monthly, focus on what you can still control. Fix your earnings record before September 30th. Match your bills to your payment date. Use Form SSA 44 if your life changed and your Medicare premiums didn't adjust down. But here's what's coming next week that you absolutely need to know. October brings two critical changes that will affect every Social Security recipient. First, the double SSI payment on October 31st that's confusing millions of seniors. Second, the 2026 cost of living adjustment announcement that could be the largest increase in 3 years. Next Friday, I'm releasing Social Security COLA 2026, the $287 monthly increase that changes everything. This video will break down exactly how the 2026 COLA is calculated, who gets the maximum increase, and 3 strategies to position yourself for the biggest benefit boost possible. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on because this information comes out the same day Social Security makes their official announcement, and you'll want to be among the first to know how it affects your specific situation. Your homework before next Friday. Complete the 3 strategies we covered today, join our Facebook group, and share this video with any senior friends or family members who need this information. They'll thank you when they're getting every dollar they deserve. Let me know in the comments which strategy you're going to implement first, strategy 1, 2, or 3. I love hearing from you and often feature your questions in future videos. Remember, Social Security isn't just a monthly payment, it's your largest financial asset in retirement. Treat it with the same attention you'd give a $500,000 investment, because over your lifetime, that's exactly what it is. See you next Friday for the COLA announcement that could change everything.